Amarith, it's your turn to start the episode.
Welcome back to missing the Omega Super Pink Ultra Moon, Mega Moon.
Yeah! Dang it, I wanted to segue into that. Sorry. I should have repped you.
Nope, we're leading in on it.
Okay, wait, do you mean the pink supermoon, or do you mean
ultra pink mega rare?
Do you mean the flower supermoon?
No, I'm talking about the pink ultra super mega moon. The once in a lifetime that moon that comes around once a year.
Once a month, you mean?
No, that specific moon.
Like every freaking month, we get these in our Google recommended articles that are just like, "Don't miss your chance to watch this supermoon." I'm like,
the super
guys,
omega.
This is just
crazy.
A full moon near perihelion. That's it. Or perihelion is the little one.
Yeah,
no.
So.
Yeah. Because perigee, apogee. Yeah. So yeah. That's all it means is, it's 3% apparently brighter, which means you can't notice the difference.
It's slightly bigger.
It's slightly bigger and slightly brighter, although it makes it really hard to look at with your telescope. I mean, that's just because it's a full moon, not because... Not okay.
Because of any other reason?
Okay, let me tell you. So this has been the month of frustration for me. Yesterday, I just went over the recap and the briefest of my frustrations with that air conditioner at my friend Hannah's house, and talking about like light bulbs not working, and just nothing is coming together for John as far as that. In other ways, everything's coming up, John. My sex life is very good right now, and that's important to me. And my friendships are really good right now, and that's important to me. But boy, I have a lot of we'll call them minor stressors that are really just compounding.
Yeah.
Because we're stuck in lockdown, and so I'll try to do something. Like, I'll be like, oh, hey, I'm going to run a randomizer seed. Amarith loves a Link to the Past randomizer. I'm going to do this. Oh, this is insanely frustrating because I basically need my hand held, and it's not fun for you to stand there and hold my hand. But
especially for the parts that it's like, okay, you clearly don't need help now.
But randomizer is one of those things that's kind of like, I'll compare it to the Team Fortress 2 problem. Right. Where it has gotten to where the average player that plays this game is so good that you cannot possibly compete without someone just basically babying you through intentional training steps to get you better and up to speed. You know what I mean?
Well, for you, it's just learning how the dungeons work.
To get where you are, it would take me a year without help, and it would probably take me a couple months with help. Or close to, to in the ballpark of where you are.
I think you're over-exaggerating it a bit. But
you think so? Okay.
Because your biggest problem is just knowing how to get through
knowing the routing and the maps, is really hard for me. Okay, well, we're on to stage
next.
Stage 26, next episode. All right, we're gonna not next episode here on our channel, on our YouTube channel. In fact, it's probably cutscene time, right?
Probably again.
Yeah. So yeah, I keep giving up on randomizer seeds because I'll just die a bunch of times because there's a lot of high skill, you have to be able to do this thing where in the regular game you have 10 hearts to do this, but in randomizer, well, sometimes you only have 3 hearts to do this.
But
kind of thing, and no weapon kind of stuff. And that happens at all. There's not like a difficulty slider that removes situations where you have to do, swordless boss fights or mini Moldorm cave with bombs only.
I mean, there is.
Oh yeah, there are practice ROMs, you're right. But again, I guess maybe that's what I should do is boot up the practice ROM. But the point is, I was getting frustrated with that. And so I said, okay, you know what? I haven't been able to I'm craving new experiences. That's part of why I'm doing this, right? Is I want to do something, I want to learn something and get that dopamine hit from those early accomplishments, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to break out my telescope and finally start getting good images out of it. Because I got for Christmas a couple years ago, I would call it an intermediate telescope. But I definitely needed baby's first telescope, and that's not the one I asked for Christmas. And I'm like, no, this one's cheaper and has a bigger image and looks better when you get it all dialed in. And everyone online says it's an okay beginner telescope. Note to anyone who's ever in the market for a telescope, Newtonian reflectors are not beginner telescopes. No matter, have I been saying microscope?
No, you've been saying telescope.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, Newtonian reflectors are not for beginners, and I have spent 10 to 20 hours trying to get this thing to work. Did you think that was a walkable platform down there? Yeah, a grand total 10 to 20 hours just trying to collimate it and get it pointed at objects and get tracking objects in the sky. And I've gotten semi-successful before. I've gotten to look at the moon. We've gotten to the point where, like, yeah, you can see Saturn, like, but it's blurry, and you can kind of see its moon, you know. It's like, you can see Jupiter and a couple points of light for its moon. Oops. Controls are ass, huh?
Just a little.
This is how they artificially extend the game.
They just had mock sections.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a life of frustrations. And no, I didn't want to watch the supermoon, but it was frustrating saying, like, okay, well, I can't really do this exact setup for another couple weeks for the moon to line up right for me, because at a full moon is just too bright for my telescope. It's not built for that kind of viewing. But it's a great object to practice it on and get everything, you know, it's far enough away that you can focus on it and you know, I love that about mid-air running that Sonic does. Like, if I keep running, I won't fall.
I'll just Wile E. Coyote you guys.
I take it you're really trying to hit that center line and it's just not going?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just been that after that after that. And so much so I even put out a post on Facebook like, hey, if any of my relatives or friends that live in Vegas want to, like, I will take you out. I will give you booze. I will give you weed.
Whatever you want.
I will, yeah, like, just give me, like, 2 hours.
Why?
I saw that! It just jerked you to the left!
It's so
Have you
dumb.
considered, like, stopping when you get there?
No, you can't stop. Won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop? Okay. So, yeah, and then it just so happens that, like, 4 hours after that, I don't remember if you saw my Facebook post or if you just heard me, like, complaining about it and getting frustrated. You were talking to your dad about it for some reason, and your dad's like, "Do you just want me to show him?" I'm like, "Your dad knows how to how to do astronomy? Like, is this just a thing that old people know how to do? It seems like every old person I know knows basic astronomy." It's like,
well, yeah, because they all had telescopes when they were kids because they didn't have anything.
They didn't have video games, so nerdy kids had telescopes. That seems reasonable. I bet your dad was a little nerdy for his age when he was a kid.
Probably.
Oop. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Sonic, stop!
Why
Sonic, no! Okay, boost! Oh, no, okay, you have rings. Have we gotten this far before?
No.
Are we gonna... Oh, please tell me we're gonna... Okay, you're out of rings. Okay, we got rings. Please tell me... Okay, it's the end. I was gonna say checkpoint, please, but...
That works, too.
Ooh, speaking of frustrations and not getting shit accomplished. Woo!
Oof.
Yeah. But of course, because I was Googling how to, like, trying to figure out, maybe there's a guide for my telescope that I haven't found yet. No, there's not really anything. There aren't good beginner guides because, I don't know, I think most people learned from people. They learn how to do this from other people.
Not from, like, a book.
And, like, I thought about what would it take for me once I have learned these skills to implement. Because part of what's frustrating is this is a thing I brute force beat my head on for 10 to 20 hours, and a competent person could have probably taught me in a couple. I don't think this is the hardest thing in the world. Oh, gotta go to the SOS. I think it's just hard because it's not a thing that's easy to learn on your own. Oh, and secret. We got SOSs and then secret. Or have we already done secret 6?
Where's secret 6?
You were just not lingering on it. It's north. It's like straight north from you.
Yeah, because we have secret, like, 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, stage 8.
Go to that SOS. South.
Oh, wait. I thought just some secret again.
No, SOS to your east. There you go. Yeah, Sage 20. Green Hill, Guardian Rock. Are we gonna use the Renta avatar? Sure.
No.
I mean, that's up to you if you want to use the Renta avatar. So yeah, your dad's gonna come over and show me some astronomy. But yeah, I was saying, even after your dad shows me, I thought about what it would take for me to be able to put together a good tutorial specifically for this telescope, and I'm like, oh, I would need a really good camera that I can, like, snake a lens into my telescope to show you things and, like, point all sorts of ways. Like, it would be an all-day shoot just to give a tutorial on how to, like, collimate and point this thing. So, but here's an idea. Hey, Celestron, guys that make my telescope, why don't you do that? Maybe you'd sell more telescopes. Maybe people that have a hard time using your telescope because your documentation sucks and everything you have included in the packet is basically Here's how you put it together. Now you should collimate it. Okay, I don't know how to do that. You find their guide online on how to collimate it, and it sucks. And oh, by the way, the telescope didn't come with the Allen key to collimate it. It didn't come with it didn't come with any of the tool. You need 3 tools to set this telescope up properly. One of which is just a Phillips screwdriver. But the Allen wrench and the collimating cap just don't come with it. But they sell it as a beginner telescope. If you're gonna sell it as here's what you do, Celestron. You have a YouTube channel. You just go here's a YouTube video, how to assemble your Celestron 114 EQ. Here's a video of how to collimate your 114 EQ. Here's how you track here's how you set up the what is it called? The equatorial mount and track objects. Just have a few videos and then have a little Q&A. And then people could comment on the YouTube videos. What are you doing, Amarith?
I don't know.
Why don't you just... Oh, you can't zoom into them because you're not Sonic.
Right.
My brain kept saying just smash into them. Oh, you hold R2 and you use fire on them. That's what you do. Did you forget about that weapon?
Yeah, just a little.
You've been stepping under these stompy foots. I thought you were falling asleep, not having trouble.
No, because it switched. Because I was originally my character. That had this, and then it changed me to the burst.
Gotcha.
So it changed everything around. It was messing with me.
No, well, never again. Make sure Secret Mission 6 has not been cleared. How would we tell?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure we did though.
Let's go take a peek at it. I think we did too. Yay! Let's just go to the next level. Well, screw it.
Okay.
Unless you want to check on it, you can check on it, but you don't have to.
It was Secret 6, right?
Yeah, it was Secret 6. Let's poke our heads into it.
No, we've done this one.
Okay. Oh yeah. We definitely did this one. Yeah. All right. Well, next time on the branch, we're gonna go outside and look at the full moon. It's just a regular,
the ordinary. The next one's the Omega Milk Moon.
By the time this goes up, your dad might have actually shown me how to use my telescope.
Yeah, we won't miss the next Omega Milk Moon, John. That's for sure.
Yay!
The last one of the year, forever.
Next time on the branch.